Ladies and gentlemen, it is an interesting time, not just in media and journalism, but in our lives. What happened today to Don Lemon is inexcusable and it's honestly a little bit weird, especially on a day where we find out some interesting news about our president. So, our beloved Don Lemon was arrested and they're trying to charge him with protesting and all of these things related to him, doing coverage at the church. They have Don on camera specifically saying, I'm not part of the protest. I'm here. I'm a journalist. I'm covering this story. I'm doing media. What people are not talking about is the whole reason why there was a protest outside of this church was because there were rumors that the pastor was an ICE agent on his spare time on the low low. So obviously that would cause a little bit of ruckus outside, but Don was let into the premises where he then conducted an interview with the pastor ICE agent. And I remember Nicki Minaj calling for him to be locked up, saying they should dig up the KKK Act, and that should be enough to call him a thug. And him and I believe 5 or 6 other journalists were also taken into custody and for questioning. And basically, they're being charged with, I think it had something to do with basically stopping people from worshiping. You're obstructing worship. Nobody was in there worshiping. They were trying to figure out if this pastor was an ICE agent. But it's also a kawinky dink 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 that this all happened on the day that some more of the juicy Epstein files were released. That's right, more Epstein files were released today, and it's just really convenient that about over 1 million, 2 million pages, bunch of more pictures were released from these Epstein files. And coincidentally, they decided they were going to go take good old Don and a bunch of other people into custody because they want to scare us into not talking about things and not sharing the truth. So just be sure whenever you report and you say anything, you have the hardcore facts, which we all have all over the internet, to back it up. Justice for Don, free Don, and all the other people that were taken into the custody. And we'll see what happens. But for the good freedom fighters, I hope you guys all break down these Epstein files for us.